Alright, let's play some Locomotion. First level will be Boulder Breakers. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I usually pick the least offensive face as a profile, and I change the color to something I can see very easily against whatever it is that I'm playing on. So I figure, why not bright orange? So first thing we're going to do is figure out what our challenge is here. This one's pretty easy. We just need to achieve a performance index of 10%. And that's pretty easy to do in this one. Again, it's the very first level, and it's not a surprise that it's one of the easier. So the whole point of this game is basically resource management. You're going to take material from one location and basically deliver it to another location, and if sometimes there is a product that is created by doing so, and then you take that product and that goes to a different location. In this case, we've got let's see, we have an iron ore mine, and here in the middle we have a factory, and we also have a steel mill and a coal mine. So the steel mill needs coal and iron ore. It produces steel, and then the steel goes to a factory, which we see right here in front of the screen. So I'm just laying down a bunch of track, and I usually make my platforms about 11 long to start off with. I usually like to do it an odd number. I forget why, but I do. So I made a platform over at the factory, and I made one over at the iron ore mine, and now I'm making a double platform here at the factory. That way I have one line for incoming materials and one line for outgoing materials. And here I'm going to make a spur off of the main supply line to also source the coal mine that happens to be nearby. And I'm just putting down some signals so we don't have any train crashes. This is all pretty easy stuff. Buy a train, get some wagons. Oh, and I forgot to max out my budget. So typically what I do at the start of every game is I max out my available cash by maxing out the loan, build whatever I want, and then I repay the loan off of the income that I'm able to make. So here I am, I'm just giving orders to this train to basically take a full load of coal and bring it over to the steel mill. Likewise, I'm going to make a second train. This train's going to take material from the iron ore mine. I'm just making the orders now. Full load of iron ore, and it's going to deliver it to the factory. Oh, sorry, not the factory, but the steel mill. So at this point, we're almost done. I'm going to make a third train. It's going to take the produced material from the steel mill and take that to the factory, in which case it is producing steel. So I'm just setting up the orders. And at this point, there's nothing left to do here but to sit back and wait. So I fast forward the time. There's one load of material from the iron ore, one load of material from the coal mine. Another load from the iron ore mine. We're getting pretty close. Our performance index is 6.9%. We're almost done. And I think this should pretty much do it. Oh, went down a little bit, 8.5%. Done. There you go, 11.4%. So that's how you do the first level in Locomotion. Pretty easy stuff.